What's your soul saying? Oh.
Hello guys, I hope you're well. Thank you for joining me today for this Divine Masculine weekend reading. It's going to be for the weekend of May the 22nd to the 23rd, 2021. To start the reading, I'm going to be using the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. Just to see how the Divine Masculines are feeling, what they're experiencing during this weekend of May the 22nd to the 23rd, 2021. So I'm going to start shuffling. I hope you guys are well, like I said, because things are very intense and a lot of changes are happening within us and outside of us. So I hope you're coping. And there will be an extended reading to this reading for more in-depth communication from your Divine Masculine. So if you'd like to purchase that, just email me. It's in the description box down below. And if you'd like a private reading for a clearer message for your personal unique twin flame journey, my email's also in the description box. There is 2 different emails as well, so for the private and the extended reading. So just email me, I can book you in for the private reading. Everything you need to know is in the description box down below. I do use the labels Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. That one just flew out, so I'm going to take that. I'm still going to shuffle and get another one. I do use the labels Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine because that's how I channel. Please don't be offended, just look into your situation and how it resonates with you. I do realise it's just energy. And my readings are timeless. So it doesn't matter when you've clicked onto the reading, if you feel connected to me and the message resonates and you understand how I channel, it means it's for you. And if you are new, welcome to my channel Alone with My Soul. Thank you so much for supporting me and joining me on my journey and on my channel. And thank you to all of you for your love and support. Right, so the first card that flew out was happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Yeah, that's a beautiful green. Let's see what else is going to come out, because I was only going to pick one card, but that one really wanted to come out. So what else are the Divine Masculines going to be feeling this weekend of May the 22nd to the 23rd? Honesty, yes. And what one that was wanting to come out as well? Acceptance. Can you believe it, guys? That was in my reading yesterday. And service is at the bottom. So the Divine Masculines and realise how, you know, that the happiness comes from within. They understand that. They understand that the happiness comes from within. So this is amazing that they have this realisation. They realise that nothing outside of themselves can make them happy. Only, you know, they're in control of their happiness. Nothing outside of them can make them happy. So they are going within. They are going within and diving very deep within themselves to have this understanding. So I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Yeah. So when they experience happiness, they know that they're on the right path. So when they experience happiness, they're not getting happiness from things outside of themselves now. They're experiencing happiness within. They know that they're in control of that. They know that nothing outside of themselves can make them happy. Only they're in control of that. And before, the Divine Masculines could have been looking external from themselves, you know, lots of different things to make them happy, and still always searching for that, what's going to make them happy, for the answer that they're wanting. And now they are going within to experience this happiness, and they are being the watcher of their thoughts. They're being in the present moment. And they're managing to do this majority of the time now, which is creating happiness, because they're not experiencing fear and doubt all the time. That's making them feel really run down and uncomfortable. Releasing doubt and fear can be uncomfortable, but the Divine Masculines are conscious of what's going on. They know that they're releasing, and they know that they are in control of how they're feeling. They're taking this responsibility themselves of how they're feeling, and they're creating their happiness by being in the present moment and being the watcher of their thoughts. So they're feeling more freedom, they're feeling more free, because they're not being bogged down, feeling this burden on their shoulders all the time of all the things that were frightening them before, or making them afraid and making them feel stuck. They're not allowing the doubt and fear and the toxic thoughts to take over. They're allowing the thoughts to come in and allow them to go. And that's because you, Divine Feminines, are doing the same. You're having that experience as well. You realise that nothing outside of you can make you happy. It's about what your happiness is within. You can change things outside of yourself when you change within yourself. How you see things, how you feel about things. If you're looking through the doubt of, the eyes of doubt and fear, that is what you're going to create in your life, and it will still keep coming back to you and coming back to you. You'll attract that more and more to yourself. But when you actually go deep within and have the realisation that you can convert everything into love, and you do have it within you to have that power to convert everything into love, to see things differently, to see the bigger picture, not assume, you will see results, and all will be reflected back to you is love. So that's what the Divine Masculines are doing. They're finding their happiness within, and they're experiencing more happiness with things external from them, because they're attracting that to themselves more, because they're aware, they're conscious. In honesty, they're going to be in this energy this weekend, May the 22nd to the 23rd, of being honest. They know how important honesty is, being honest with themselves, being honest about everything. Let's see what it says. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Yeah, they're being honest with themselves. They know that they deserve happiness, and they know that they will experience happiness. They're here to experience happiness when they go deep within. They know how to do this now. They know how to manage their thoughts, this balance, allowing thoughts to come in, allowing them to go, and the importance of being in the present moment. They're being honest with themselves. They're seeing themselves through the eyes of love instead of through eyes of fear. Seeing things clear. They're seeing themselves clear, which is allowing them to see everything outside of themselves clear. They're looking at things differently because they're being honest. And because they're being honest with themselves, this is going to help the Divine Masculines have the courage to be honest with others and honest with you. Honest with every situation they experience. And they're so aware, they know that they can't, they are realising who they can trust and who they can't, and realising not everybody is the same and not everybody is honest. As you know, in the 3D, sometimes we are surrounded by people that are so asleep and they haven't been awakened, and that is challenging sometimes to pick up that negativity and that toxic energy. But they're realising who they can trust, who they can't trust, and allowing things just to be, because they're trusting themselves, because they're being honest with themselves. They know that's the most important thing, to be honest with themselves, not being, talking bullshit to themselves anymore. So honesty they're going to be experiencing this weekend, and they are experiencing so much more happiness in their life because they're going within and not expecting something outside of themselves to create happiness. They know that they create their own happiness by how they're feeling. And this is all about honesty with themselves. And acceptance. Acceptance is so big in this journey. This acceptance they're experiencing this weekend. Because they've been honest. Beautiful colours, aren't they, as well? I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change, yeah. They're just allowing themselves just to be. Accepting things for what they are and being in the present moment. And the importance of that. They're accepting themselves, accepting this love, accepting things for what they are, accepting where they are in life, which is opening them up, freeing themselves from fighting, resisting to what is, to trying to change things, just to be, you know, in the present moment. So that's beautiful, isn't it, guys? This weekend, I didn't expect 3 cards to come out. I wanted 1 card to come out and 3 came out. So that was meant to be, wasn't it? And all of them, you know, align with each other, everything that's come out. So now I'm going to go to my pots to see the energy as well for this weekend. And then for the extended reading, I will go more in depth in the communication. Oh, those called eternal love. I thought that was 2, but it's just 1. Eternal love, yeah. They're in this energy of acceptance, allowing themselves to accept themselves for who they are, to accept this love. And accept you. And this situation for what it is. Instead of trying to change it, trying to fight it, trying to... just allowing it just to be. Right, I can't get one. Oh, there you go. Emotional, yeah. They could be feeling quite emotional this weekend. All of those things can make you feel emotional. And emotional doesn't always mean that you have to feel really sad about a situation. Just emotional with, you know, acceptance of how things are and being honest with yourself and knowing that you are creating your own happiness, that you can feel happy all the time. All of those things, and, you know, accepting, honesty, happiness is all very emotional, isn't it? You can feel emotional but be happy at the same time. And this journey is emotional. It's so deep. So deep. Because they know this is eternal love. So we're going to go to my communication pots. Yeah, that's came out recently. You're the most precious thing in my life, yeah. They know how precious you are because they're accepting themselves, accepting this relationship and accepting you. I'm ready to share the whole of me with you, yeah. I feel ready. They're feeling ready to do this now, guys. They really do want to share the whole of them with you guys. They really do. To show you who they really are. Their authentic self. Honesty. And they're feeling feeling ready because they found that happiness within themselves. They know that nothing external from them can take that happiness away. It's how they deal with the situation, how they deal with different experiences in their life. And taking things for what they are, acceptance, honesty. Honesty is love. When we're looking at things through fear, that is not being honest. And that's why the Divine Masculines haven't been honest with themselves and honest with you, maybe. Because they didn't accept love in their life. They didn't allow themselves to have happiness. Well, they were getting their happiness from something outside of themselves. Now they're getting it from within. Because they're experiencing honesty, acceptance. They have the realisation this is eternal love and that you're so precious. So they're feeling ready to share the whole of them with you. So that's beautiful, isn't it, guys, for this weekend? I'm going to get a card for you guys. I'm going to use the Soul's Journey for you as well to see what the message is for you for this weekend, to help you stay focused, to believe, to trust, to do what you're doing, because you're doing an amazing job. You know, all of these things, you know what's going on with your Divine Masculine, because you know what's going on within you, because you're one soul. They're not separate with you, you're just not with a physical person. And that can drive you bonkers sometimes because you miss the physical person, but they're never separate. They're always with you. They're experiencing this with you. This transformation, this transition that you're in. And you could be really experiencing where you feel like that you're in your new life, but then something happens and you feel like you're in your old life. And that's because you're really being tested to show that you can change everything into love. You are trusting. And the power that you found within you, the light that you found within you, you have that to change things that maybe are occurring at the moment that are making you feel like that you are experiencing things from your old life, or how you used to be, or you're experiencing the belief systems and your old programming, things that are happening at the moment where you're just like, oh, I thought I dealt with that. It's reoccurring, and you're really being pushed to show that you have that power within you and to change this. The new you. This transformed you to deal with the situation in the truthful way, not in the fear. Where's the message for the Divine Feminines during this weekend of May the 22nd to the 23rd, 2021? Nice clear message, please, to help them, support them, to help them stay focused, to believe, and just keep doing what they're doing, because they're doing amazing. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Imagination. So yeah. So can you imagine? I'm saying imagine. If you look at things through the eyes of love, have this imagination of how you want things to be with your Divine Masculines, how you want things to be in your life. It's okay to imagine. It's okay to visualise. It gets you into a good energy. Imagination. Imagine if everything is always working out for you. Imagine that you're always protected. Imagination is a good tool to have. Imagination of your life just being full of love and it working out for you, everything just flowing and working out for you, instead of you looking at life as a struggle. Imagination is very creative. Think about things that you want in your life, what you want to experience, all of your desires and dreams, and how you want this relationship to be with your Divine Masculine. So let's see what it says in the guidebook. Imagination. '66, which is peace and harmony. By its very nature, the physical body is limited by 3 dimensions, but your mind is free to travel without boundaries and merge with cosmic consciousness. Your mind is great creator, and your imagination is a toolbox. There you go. Everything in life begins with the energy of an imagination. Thoughts are real and they can manifest themselves into the physical world. Train your mind to only have positive thoughts and you will attract positivity into your life. If you can see it, you can be it. Visualize the components that you want in your life and imbue those thoughts with love and they will become your reality. Conversely, if your mind strays to negative thoughts, you'll only bring that energy to you. Be positive and loving. Imagination is creativity. Express yourself and let your imagination assist you in letting go of any creative blocks and allow your dreams to come true. Remember, you are not doing this for other people. It's your soul opening up and singing its own unique song. Yeah. So when you're imagining, put love into it. Imagination, put love into it. Imagine how things can be with your Divine Masculine. So when we think about our Divine Masculines and we're feeling fear, it's usually because we're thinking about how they were before, or thinking too far ahead of thinking, oh my goodness, how's that going to happen and how's that going to be? And because of how they behaved before. So that's negative and that's fearful, but you can think about your Divine Masculine and visualise how you'd like them to be, how you know that they're going to be. That's how you manifest, by visualisation, imagination. And when you experience love and when you put love into everything, that is aligning with who you truly are. You're aligning with your soul. So it's okay to daydream about your Divine Masculine, because we are told so many times that we mustn't think about our Divine Masculines. We mustn't think about them because it means that we're pushing them away. If we think about our Divine Masculines and it creates fear, that is pushing them away. But when we are thinking about our Divine Masculines in a beautiful way, in a loving way, in full of love, knowing what things are going to be like, having this imagination, imagining them, imagining you together, imagining having experiences with them. That's okay. You can do that. You're allowed to do that. So imagination is good. It's creative. And it helps manifestation of how you want things to be. When you're imagining, or you're visualising things going wrong, or you're putting fear into it, that's what you will create as well. And it means you're not in the present moment. If you're forcing yourself not to think about your Divine Masculine, that's not natural either. It's your ego taking over. It's just allowing yourself to be, accepting yourself. Well, I am thinking about my divine masculine. Be aware of how you're thinking about your divine masculine, and make sure that it is in a positive way, it is in a loving way, and it's full of love. And I feel the divine feminines are in that space now where they're able to do that. They're not having this, you know, allowing the fear and the fear and doubt to take over so much now. They're managing this, and you really are feeling this love for your divine masculine. You're aware that you're thinking about your divine masculine. You're being the watcher of your thoughts, and you're not feeling so fearful when you're thinking about your divine masculine, because you're not thinking about how they were before, and you're not trying to work out how it's going to unfold or how things are going to be, how they're going to come towards you, when it's going to be. You're just thinking about the love and how beautiful this love is and how beautiful your divine masculine is. That's okay. Because your divine masculine will experience that love, will feel that love, because you're one soul. And this is giving to yourself. This is giving to yourself, because this is what you want to experience. This is what you want, because you're knowing your worth now. You understand this journey. So imagination is really important for this weekend for you guys, divine feminines. I was going to say girls, sorry. Divine feminines, it's really important to have this imagination this weekend of how your divine masculine is. Not was, or what could be, what your divine masculine is. And to love, to feel this love. And the imagination of everything always working out, knowing that everything is how it is and it's perfect for now. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. That's beautiful for this weekend. So the divine masculines are going within to find their happiness. They're being honest with themselves. They're trusting themselves. And they're accepting themselves and everything around them, accepting this relationship, accepting you, accepting this love, which is movement forwards. They know this is eternal love. They're feeling emotional, and they know how precious you are, and they want to share the whole of you. They want to share the whole of them to you. They want to be their authentic self with you. They want to express their love. They want to be intimate with you. They want to share who they really are. So anyway, I'm going to do a more in-depth communication now for the extended. So like I said, if you'd like to purchase the extended reading, just email me. It's in the description box down below, and I will send you the link to the extended within the next 24 hours of you clicking onto the reading. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me for this weekend reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and as you know, I always think about you guys because I'm on this journey too, and I'm experiencing all the things that you experience and going through all the things that you're experiencing, and it really does mean the world to me to know that you're there and you're supporting me as well on my journey. So I'm sending my love, my support, my strength and light to you all, and I love you all so very much. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?